Heyo.
Hey guys, sorry, I got to get my last White Sox Run Club miles in. So don't
Yeah,
mind me.
I'm about 150 miles behind right now on my 108.
You and me both.
So
You guys are lame. I'm gonna get there. I'll hit
I ain't
it.
gonna get there.
Something else. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm in beer drinking season. All right.
Hey, what are you drinking tonight?
I got the laser brain.
Yeah, baby, laser brain in it. Laser brain.
It's delicious, man. I love this. I agree with Treasy. If
What
we're
do you got,
gonna
MSS?
we're gonna have one or two on the show, I'm doing it.
I got a solo.
I like it. You're staying thin. We're not staying thin anymore.
I think MSS hoarded the solos from this batch.
No,
he hoarded the solos.
I got half of them.
I got half of them.
You got half of them.
Solos.
I didn't give you any because you have plenty of expired beer to drink, so I was not giving you any solo.
I mean, I don't want to badmouth the sponsor, but I did pour out a 312 that it was probably a year old. It had gone to Milwaukee and came back. I had a few floaters. So I had to toss that one. But otherwise, we're staying with the expired beer. No problem.
Pour out that 312 for all of our homies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hi, welcome to the 108 Tourney Recap Show. I'm your host, My Sox Summer. I'm here with brothers Treasy E and Beef Loaf.
Look at me wearing that. Look at the the Twitter.
Chris crossing it up tonight.
He's
got
got
I got a shirt on backwards. Fuck it. I was watching the Kanye documentary. I'm all kinds of inspired. I'm inspired. All kinds of inspired about content.
It was good, right?
It was good. It was good. I missed a little chunk because we were talking to Bonita Stakey because she's away right now camping with school. So we took a call from her. We were doing a little FaceTime, but I'm gonna get back, watch the 15 minutes I missed. But man, it's really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I really liked it, and I like the beginning part because he gets shat on so many times, and you're just like, oh. But then you're like, oh.
Still makes it fuck him.
I don't know if I need another 15-minute talk of view about Kanye documentary, so I'm just gonna move this along. We're gonna talk about what actually happened today. And so I think, like if most of you are familiar, I come home from work. I've worked like 12-hour day. Just want to sit on the couch for a few minutes, smoke some crack, have a good time.
Masturbate.
And instead I got Ken up in my DMs pleading his case about not buying bots. And I'm like, yeah, I could see that you didn't.
That giant head motherfucker. Hey, Ken, keep your giant fucking head out of our DMs, all right? We're trying to do some shit over here.
Nevertheless, I find it kind of hilarious that people would buy bots because maybe they forgot that it's our fucking tournament. We could do whatever we want.
So you're
going to see what we're going to do. So we'll get to those in a little bit.
This is not a democracy. Okay?
No, it is not.
It's a loafocracy. Loaf decides what happens.
I could put Loaf back in the tournament if I wanted to.
Let's do it, baby.
I don't want to. I absolutely don't want to do that. I enjoy you getting crushed and never coming back.
And you don't want to go to our chancellor, especially in this one, about who to pick. Like who might have won with Ken or Hand, because he's going with Ken.
So I will. I will say something. I will say something about the Ken matchup. Ken's matchup was clean. So
yeah,
the amount of people that fucking retweeted and then retweeted those retweets is insane. And so like on the back end, you could see all the impressions, and bots don't leave a footprint, so it's kind of obvious which ones have bots. So we don't have a problem figuring that out.
Yeah, that one was that was fine, and Ken's gonna move on. It was great performance. We'll get to that in a second. But
but let's get to this first bracket first. We're gonna jump into the here's the thing.
Ooh, here's the thing. Let me.
There's some close ones in this.
To that. Here's the thing bracket, and we'll start off with the number one seed here. Alley White Sox against Wally Money. This was not a close one. Wally Money got absolutely clobbered. And you know what? I kind of knew that was coming. And I saw Wally posted a video. I didn't listen to it of him topless. Now, he didn't go all the way down so we could see the cleavage. He kind of kept it like shoulder up. So that's how I know.
Showing off his traps.
That's how I know Wally needs to. That's how I know my Sox Summer's got to get his summer body going. He didn't want to show us more than that.
When he stopped by and picked up some shirts this weekend, and Nam was here, all the Nam family, he is peeling like a lizard. He looks like a gecko because he was in Mexico and he got all sunburned. So he's flaky as all fuck. He's ashy, so.
That's what happens to those Naperville Mexicans, man. They can't handle the sun.
They're not used to working outside so much.
Right. So, all right, next up was a very tight matchup, and here's the thing bracket between Senior Sox and Melanie. It was going back and forth all day. Now, I wasn't closely watching the polls all day because I was in a leadership training. Yes, they do consider the Beef Loaf leadership. unfortunately. And so I kind of missed all the back and forth, the seesawing, but in the end, Senor Sox pulls out a very close victory, 50.3% to 49.7% over Melanie.
Damn.
Great job, Senor Sox. He's been a long time 108 supporter.
Yes.
And has always put the 108 sticker on his hard hat, which I love. I love that those fellas support the 108. Big fans of us. Next up in the Here's the Thing region, Jimmy Vanicki sneaks by Angie, 54% to 46%. A little closer than I thought. Nice run by Angie in this.
Angie's awesome.
Tournament. Yeah, Angie's great. I would totally agree.
I think right in the Willie P category of be a great person and people will vote for you.
That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Just get along with people and be loved, and you'll be fine. No problem with that. And then the final matchup in the Here's the Thing region is one of the ones that went absolutely wild. We're pretty sure there was foul play going on here. It was number 7, What's Up Lizard versus number 2, Shy Sox fan Mike. The poll ended Shy Sox fan Mike 60% to What's Up Lizard 40%.
There was like 40 million votes. 40 million votes on this
Mike
one.
has a big following, so in theory, Mike can draw a bunch of follows. But Mike was not working towards a bunch of follows from what I could tell. So, Tracy, what do you think about this poll? What are we going to do here? We're pretty sure there was foul play, right?
So having interacted with both of them on the internet, they both seem like really good people, really nice kids. And you know what? Fuck it, man. They're both going through.
Yes.
Whoa.
I love it.
Three-way dance. Three-way dance next round.
Let's
so Vanicki, you got to beat 2 people, man.
I love this.
And so do each of you. Yeah.
He's up for it, baby.
This better be
awesome.
better be a content machine, the 3 of you. I want to see what happens.
I don't care, Jordan. If a bot's happening yours, you're out. Okay.
Fucking Jordan is a robot, and he's up here trying to say he doesn't know anything about bots.
Look at his big ass head. You know about
bots. I've seen those socks on 35th. Right? I've seen those socks on 35th numbers on Facebook. I know you're dialed into the bots, bro. Ain't no one looking at nothing that many times. This is fucking ridiculous. This is
my socks number, you just can't admit that Socks on 35th provides better Twitter content than us. Remember when we were close and Twitter followers and they fucking zoomed past us?
Well,
like double what we have now.
I guess when someone says, "Oh, Socks on 35th," they're like, "Okay, I understand that." And then when someone says "from the 108," they're like, "What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means." Like, we just didn't have the right name.
Father Zoe.
It's just seated in spite of our name.
Father Zoe, I want to know who you're kicking out of this when you jump into this 3-way. I thought it was going to be a 4-way all along, and you're asking for a 3. I can't believe I'm getting knocked out of this. I'm too sexy. You don't want to
save us.
You don't want to feel uncomfortable? Jeez. All right, let's get on to the Whiskey Gotcha region.
Absolutely. Whiskey Gotcha region. We'll start out with the man, the myth, the legend, Unprotected Socks. And man, he really smashed the shit out of Matt, who I love, man. I love Matt. Good dude, but Unprotected Socks. Unprotected Socks is one of those guys that the Twitterverse can't wait to shit on, but they also vote for him. So he won this one easily, 79% to 21%. Next up in the Whiskey Gotcha region is Sockside Pride, longtime guy, longtime 108 tourney participant versus Sean Anderson, newly minted the CHGO host of the White Sox podcast there. And this one went down the stretch.
Man,
I did check out some of the content related here. A lot of back and forth. And Sean Anderson ends up sneaking it out 51% to 49%. Very close there. That was a tough second round matchup for you, Sean. And Sockside Pride ain't going away quiet. He's a guy who'll be back in the tournament again.
Sockside Pride should have used bots. I would have let that slide.
he's OG enough where he could get away with it.
He would have
numbers can't do this shit.
He would have won 87 to 13 with 54,000 votes, and I would have said, "No, that looks all right."
That seems fine. This all seems fine. Poor Sockside Pride. He is one of my favorite follows, one of my favorite people, and
he's awesome.
Just never will forget him drinking like 7 Bell's Two Hearteds and just not being able to walk down to the seats anymore, and just went to his car to sleep it off for a little bit, and then came back in and did some more drinking with us. That man is just he's like I mean that's the kind of athletic feat that you expect from 108ers, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Oh man, you need a little timeout. Next up in the Whiskey Gotcha region was veritable 108 royalty and our family members, King Nam versus Queen Nam. King Nam lit the internet on fire in the morning with a video with his daughter, and they were speaking truth bombs, and it ended up working for them. King Nam won 54% to 46%. So King Nam is going to advance in the Whiskey Gotcha region. He's going to face Tom Paints, as Tom Paints got past Alex Rude 60% to 40%. I was a little surprised by this, only because I ain't heard shit from Tom Paints in a long time. I know he's big into NFTs now, and I don't know if he had become an NFT himself. That's why I hadn't heard from him. But I didn't see no Sox opinions or nothing. But the following is real. He's still got his peoples out there, and he wins and advances. He'll advance to Thursday. So nice job, Tom Paints.
He's making my recorded ad read into a NFT, which is going to be pretty cool. Speaking of ad reads, my Sox summer, man. You want to pay some bills?
Let's bust it. I'm declaring March month of the Mazda. And what is the best Mazda for the spring? The Mazda Miata MX-5. What is a Mazda Miata? Well, if you don't know, besides its feet, it's Mailman Jack's preferred mode of transportation. Every MX-5 Miata is engineered with Mazda's human-centric development philosophy to help instill the joy of driving. Mazda's run countless studies on human characteristics and behaviors to design a vehicle that works harmoniously with you. As a result, the MX-5 feels like an extension of your body, with more precise steering, better control, and less fatigue. Every Mazda is engineered with the driver in mind, and nowhere is that clearer than in the MX-5 Miata. When working to achieve its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, Mazda made a point to take our measurements with a driver behind the wheel. The MX-5 Miata's story handling doesn't start with a spec sheet. It starts with you. Getting too fancy, fellas. To learn more about the Miata, check out their website at MazdaOfOrlandPark.com. You can also check out their awesome line of cars and sport utility vehicles. Follow the rainbow all the way to Mazda of Orland Park and take advantage of their $500 off for Sox fans. Give them a follow over at Zoom Nation for deals and steals. Mazda of Orland Park, home of the Zoom Nation. 8910 West 159th Street, Orland Park. 708-444-3200. Zoom. Wow.
The comment. We've brought it up before. Reason I brought it up before. You write and copy like E. Cummings poem, motherfucker. Make it easy for yourself. God damn it.
Listen, I've done this so much better. I've done this so many times, like better than that. Every other time has been great. This is not good. Good one. Okay. I was thinking too much, and I took an edible too early today.
There it is. See?
Yeah.
The early edible, Treasy.
He was thinking too much, but also an edible.
Also an edible.
Let's toss that.
I got that thinking weed, bro. I got that thinking weed.
Ridiculous.
Oh
hey,
my God.
Shut the fuck up. Okay? Go fuck yourself and shut the fuck up.
Let's get to that.
I deserve that now. I deserve that after that ad read.
Let's get to that classic view.
Let's do it, baby. Let's get that classic view. That classic view region. We'll start off with the number 2 overall seed in the tournament. That's Janice Scurio, and she wins easily over Jake Kuda. I don't even think she has sweat. She did ask the audience to try to get her to land exactly on 69%. That did not work out. She ended up 66%, Jake Kuda 34%. Next up is the absolutely fucking unkillable Juan Uribe's Cup. He threatened my life. He won his first round matchup. He won his first round matchup, and he got suspended. And so we weren't sure if he's going to make it back on Twitter in time. He made it back under a series of aliases, so we put him back in the tournament. But even before, though, when I snubbed him from the tournament, he threatened my fucking life. We had to create a situation to allow him a couple play-ins. He won both of those. He won his first round matchup by a giant amount. And now he won this matchup 66% to 34%. Steve-O was never in this all day. I did look at this poll a couple times, and it was in the 70s for Juan Uribe's Cup. Man, Steve-O, what did you do to these people, man? How are they picking Grandpa Hogg so easily over you, man? I'm upset that we picked Steve-O to be the co-host of the show. I didn't know he had such a lack of street cred that a guy who doesn't even have an account whoop his ass that bad.
Billy's the only guy that lost followers in this whole account, in this whole thing, because his fucking account disappeared. And he wins, running away.
No, Grandpa Hogg only has Hogg, no bots. No bots whatsoever. All right, next up in this Next up in this region was one of our most watched poll of the day. That was the number 3 seed Ken W versus the number 6 seed and one awaiting Hall of Famer Aloha Mr. Hand. This was retweeted more than any other. It was retweeted by others, as Treasy mentioned up front. It had gigantic numbers for the way these polls go. Not the highest in the tournament, but way the fuck up there. And Ken WO sneaks out a victory against Aloha Mr. Hand, 52% to 48%. A valiant effort by Aloha Mr. Hand. So go over there, give Mr. Hand a follow if you haven't already. Follow Tainted Glove and check out some of that work that he's doing over there at K-Fids. And then the fellas Yumper and Svo, they got their movie podcast. Check those boys out too. Ken W.O. moves on to another round. And he has been begging and pleading. See, he was such a failure last year. Such an abject failure. He got beat by a guy who wasn't even on Twitter. That he has had to beg favors from the Barstool crew just to have him narrowly win. Like, I mean, honestly, beg favors from Barstool, we win by 40 points. He's winning by 2 points.
I might personally go make sure that Dave gets fucked up enough Wednesday night that he loses his phone so he doesn't have it on Thursday to retweet any of Ken's shit.
Today, the culprit was Barstool Carl, though.
That's fine.
He was standing today, so
I'll steal his phone. I'll run into him eating French onion soup somewhere. I'll steal his phone.
I'll be honest with you. It's Treasy, my sex number. It's not Dave. It's not Carl. And it's absolutely not Chief. It's fucking Red Ed. We know it's Red Ed behind it, right? You know 100%. He went on Twitter and called Ken W.O. the king of White Sox Twitter.
Yes, he did.
Bullshit.
He's got to back it up now. He's got to try and back it up now.
That's what he's trying to do. So he's trying to save face, and they're using all the resources, and they can barely win. Now this, I love it. I'm happy that they're engaged, but we'll see how this goes the rest of the tournament. We'll see who's backing and how this ends up. It should be interesting.
And then Carl should be stumping for you too, Chirizi. My God, get in there, Carl.
Yeah, really. Well, you don't need him.
You do it myself.
You don't need it. We'll do it ourselves. We got our thing. And the last matchup in this bracket, and with Alex Rude going down today, and then this one, I guess I am right. Accountants can't advance too far in this fucking tournament. Is Bruhan Luke pecker slaps Mansu Lee 67% to 33%. Wow. Out of the tournament easily. Good job, Luke, man. Crush this. And so he's going to meet Ken W.O. in the next round. What a great matchup that's going to be. I'm really looking forward. All the people that have gotten through these matchups are going to be absolutely terrific in this next round. I'm so looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to this. I'm proud of Luke getting past another round. Kid's coming up in the world. I'm feeling good about him. And now he's just got to crush Ken W.O.'s hopes and dreams.
Yep. Stare into his eyes, Luke, and steal his soul like I know you can. And then the man won't be able to tweet. So then you will win. Trust me. Do it.
And you got it.
Steal his soul, Ginger. Steal it.
All right. Last one. Sunday Soak region.
Oh, the Sunday Soak region. One of my favorites. We'll start out with the number 1 seed in this region. That's Father Zoe. And he takes out Sleepy Harold pretty easily. 67% to 33%. Up next was a pretty fun. I did see some of the content from this. I saw Buzz chipping in. I saw White Sox Twitter mom chipping in and doing some content here. And Buzz on Tap narrowly gets by White Sox Twitter mom, 52% to 48%. Close matchup. Great lot of votes. Yeah, I mean, just like a really good matchup. White Sox Twitter mom, her first chance in the 108 tourney, she absolutely showed out, man. Impressive first round win against Nick Borowski, and then almost getting by Buzz on Tap. And Buzz on Tap is an established brand, someone who's been in this tournament before. So a very impressive showing by White Sox Twitter mom.
Someone who slid through mud and almost ripped off his nipples. That's the kind of dedication the guy has.
Absolutely. Next up is a much maligned poll, which we, looks a little suspicious, I will say. Could be maybe a little something other kind of activity going on here. But anyway, Bennett Carroll edged out Celeste Spaghetti 51% to 49% in suspicious activity. Treasy, what do we think about this poll right here?
So let me tell you a story, Beef. And you were there for this. In fact, you were the main character in it. Oh. We once asked Bennett, "Hey, man, do you want to be on the podcast soon? And maybe like even regularly, because we really like what you do, man. We'd love to see you on here." And you know what he said? He said, "No, I'm gonna join Sox Machine instead." So guess what, Ben? You think Beef holds grudges? I hold fucking grudges way worse. You're out. Celeste wins. Write it down.
Oh, you like them apples? And the last matchup in this region was was dear to my heart. My wife headed up against Brian Knights, and Brian Knights also has a bunch of the Barstool family behind him, and he actually edges her out 53% to 47%. Mrs. Beefloaf had a nice performance in this tournament as well. She routed Austin Zick and then put up a real good fight against a young up-and-comer in this tournament, someone forced to be reckoned with on Sox Twitter, Brian Knights. So a nice win for Brian and nice showing for Mrs. Beef. And so Brian Knights is going to face Celeste because we kicked Bennett out for bot usage, even though I don't think Bennett used bots.
Oh, he absolutely did not. Like
he's
Bennett,
in another country right now. He's not paying attention to the polls at all.
Where's he at? Maybe it's
get the IP address, Treasy.
Yeah, we got to check it out. We got to look into this. Oh, he's already out, so it doesn't matter.
He used to work with a noted porn actress, adult actress. Maybe she bought the bots. I don't know.
You just never know.
I don't know why you're going to throw that at an actress like that.
It's always porn. He always got to drag the porn in if he can. That's the high My Sox Summer brain working right there.
So My Sox Summer special.
He just get the porn in there.
He just was thinking about it. He had to say it out loud. Make sure that he was still able to speak.
How can I talk about Lisa Ann today? And this is how it is.
French bots. That's right.
Oh wow. I've seen that movie.
Yeah. I was on right after Emmanuel.
Well, all right, guys. It was a fun-filled day.
Yep.
Everyone get the word out that Bennett's out of the tournament. Let him know.
Break it to him. He won't care. I don't think he'll care at all.
No, he will not care. He will not care. That's the only reason I would do it. I love Bennett, obviously. But he will be understanding of this. And like Celeste was winning. So it's not like we're pulling the rug out on him. I think it's the right thing to do, and it's what I'm doing. So that's it.
Right thing to do.
That's it. It's done.
It's over.
Dishes are done, man.
Not a problem, and he's gone. We did what we could, but he's gone.
We did all we could do. There's nothing. And he still died. See, look, she's all in here. So, Well, you want a two-way? You want another three-way?
No, Bennett's not in. Bennett's out. I've made the decision. It's we can't just do the same thing every time. Can't do the same bit over and over.
You gotta mix it up, baby.
We get out of the tub every once in a while and do something different.
Yeah, right.
All right. That's about it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see how many bots show up, and we'll see what I have to decide.
Yeah.
Great matchups, though. We got great matchups tomorrow.
We do got great matchups
Vote
tomorrow.
at 8 a.m. Let's go, baby. Treasy's in. He's still alive. He's going to take down Shane Reardon tomorrow and get to the finals in the White Sox Dave region for sure.
We'll see how it goes.
And face Layla or Alyssa, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a huge matchup. That's a huge matchup.
Layla DM'd me today. She told me who she was voting for, and it's not her. So, yeah. Good job, Layla.
It's happening.
All right, fellas. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.
Later.
Peace.